clap shit. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to play one of my favourite games with wine, which is called Shitting on Lidl. Lidl are bargain basement, really good value supermarket all over the place, competitor for Aldi. They've kindly sent us the deluxe range of wines. And our job, my job, is to shit on the bad ones and polish the good ones. So, I'm quite excited. Deluxe. Fred, tell me about Deluxe. What sort of price are we?
Most expensive is £8, cheapest is £5.
Right. That doesn't sound terribly deluxe to me, but we're going to get cracking. So I've got 14 of their wines. I think we're going to pick 3, maybe 4 of their very best. We're going to have a really quick spin through with my very primitive but rather effective wine tasting technique of class, pass or arse. So let's start with the Chenin Blanc, Western Cape, South Africa. Class. Sauvignon Blanc, Western Cape, South Africa. Arse. Pinot Gris, Gisborne, 2024, New Zealand. Really aromatic. Class. Sauvignon Blanc, Awatara Valley, New Zealand. Really jumps out of the glass. Gooseberries, green gages, lychees. Absolute class. Viognier, Riverina, 2025. Smells like moldy melons. Absolutely bloody horrid. Right, arse. Then we've got Chardonnay Reserva Privado 2023 from Chile. That smells like a pick and mix stand in a cinema. Oh, that someone's urinated in the licorice all sorts. No, arse. So this is in Australia, it's 2023, Chardonnay Limestone Coast. Quite buttery, quite rich. That's a fleshy little number. I'm gonna give that a pass. Now we're gonna have some red wine. I do like red wine. I'm gonna start with a Merlot. Where are we? Merlot Reserva Privado 2023. Looking for something a bit juicy. And it is a bit juicy. Got a bit of vanilla on there as well. And it tastes like it comes from Chile. So Fred, I know you said I was going to give that an arse, but I'm going to give it a pass. Right, now we're going to stay, I think, in South Africa and have a Shiraz. Spicy, meaty. Oh my God, tastes like arse. I normally like Shiraz. Now let's have a Pinotage. Pinotage, grape of South Africa, grown pretty much only in South Africa, I think. Normally smells like an animal has died in the tank before you actually drink it. But I haven't got any animal here. It's spicy, it's got a bit of red fruit. Okay, I'm gonna give it a pass. Have a look at this, guys. 2024, Coonawarra, Cabernet Sauvignon. And it is a very classic region for making Cabernet Sauvignon. Australia, South Australia. Yeah, that's a class. Now going to Barossa Shiraz. This is 2023, Barossa Shiraz from Australia. Big ballsy Shiraz with legs that fall down the side of the glass, meaning I'm gonna have a fight with you. Actually, it wants to give me a hug. I flippin' love that wine. That's an absolute banger. That's class. Next up, a little bit of Malbec from Chile. So normally Malbec's Argentina. This one's from Chile, 2024, Reserva Privado. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna put that as a pass. Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile. This chap, in that one goes. It's not bad. Not worth the units, but it doesn't get an arse. Right, Fred, let's get rid of some mess here. Now, here we have 4 absolute banging wines. We've got a Sauvignon Blanc, a Pinot Gris, and a Cabernet Sauvignon and Shiraz. So we're going to start with this. We're going to start Sauvignon Blanc, Awatara Valley, Marlborough. So Marlborough was the original region for growing Sauvignon Blanc in New Zealand. And from a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, I want something with so much energy and so much vitality that it makes you want to drop my trousers and run down the road and set fire to the car at the end of the road. And this bloody does it. So it's got that bit of herbaceousness, so you've got the nettles and then you crush on top of the stinging nettle a mango and a passion fruit and something like a guava or a lychee. Next up, Pinot Gris from Gisborne. So we are in, I think we're in the North Island. Fact check. Fuck me, I'm right. We're in northeastern New Zealand. We're Hawke's Bay, Pinot Gris. So nice deep colour. In fact, it looks a little bit like a urine sample from my local hospital. But Pinot Gris here this is really aromatic. It's like apricots, nectarines. I could get into a lot of trouble with that wine. It's a really fabulous, fabulous, easy drinking, beautifully made, clean Pinot Gris. Banger. And now we're going to get into red wine territory. And here we've got two real classics, both from Australia. Now, Cabernet Sauvignon is the most widely planted grape in the world. Let's pop a little drop in there. But full-bodied. So this is dry, full-bodied red wine. Does that look like dry, full-bodied red wine to you? It does to me. So it's blackcurrant. That is the fruit that you get off Cabernet Sauvignon. And you get from here a little bit of spice and all things nice. So it's grown down in the South Australia in an area called Coonawarra. Fred, you're going to flash up a little picture here of the land in Coonawarra. Nuts, isn't it? It's bright red soils which produce so very high in iron and give the wine a real sort of full-bodied, grippy. So here we go here. That is an absolute joyous glass of wine. Coonawarra 2024 Cabernet Sauvignon from Australia. Give me a lightly grilled fillet of Stegosaurus and I'm fucking all over that. Fred, how much is that? If it's more than £8, this video is gone to shit.
$6.99.
Holy that's amazing. And we're going to go now to Barossa, which is again down in South Australia, most famed for Shiraz. And funnily enough, we do have one here. Here is Shiraz 2023. Shiraz should be quite spicy, quite energetic, punch you in a dark alleyway kind of wine, which funnily enough sounds a bit odd, but I quite like it. Yes, this is the sort of wine that's going to mug you, and you're going to enjoy it as well. So it's got that sort of licorice, it's got black pepper, it's got black spice, and it's got black fruit. So again, same fruit as blackcurrant or blackberry. And also the thing about Barossa is it takes Shiraz and gives it a little bit of mint. So that sort of menthol eucalyptus-y kind of thing, which sounds utter bollocks, but you got it in here. And I can feel that all over my mouth. That is gagging for a rich casserole. A rich winter casserole would slap with that so bad. It's really, really good. So honestly, Lidl, you've got 4 complete and utter champs here. They are really, really good wines. Now, I promised you I was going to shit on a wine. So let me get my spittoon in with the Viognier. So it's from Riverina, Australia, toilet of wine production, and smells like nappies. I think if I had a bottle of that, I'd be sick. But it's not bad enough for being sick after a glass. Fred, give me the Shiraz. Right, this, again, is a pretty shit wine. Now, if I'm going to make something from Lidl that I think is really disgusting, I wonder if a Viognier Shiraz mix would be utter filth. Now that is utter filth. So there are your top four wines from Lidl. My top 4 wines from Lidl. Tasting notes below. If you want something really disgusting, blend these 2 badges here. They'll make you sick in no time. And if you want my tasting notes and scores of all of these wines down below, please have a look. Like, subscribe, do everything you're meant to do. And I'm now going to have a bloody good glass of Coonawarra Cabernet Sauvignon. I think that's my top wine, Fred. Is that a wrap?